The IPL hat-trick one, and it is signed by complete like Chennai Super Kings team in 2008. And Rahul Dravid, wish I could eat the Shoaib Akhtar and Sami a straight six.
When Sachin gave advice to Balaji.
This is cricket day. Here I come for a memory.
Before we dig deep into the aspect of fast bowling with Balaji, what is this? Fast bowler who was taken close to 450 in first class wickets has a bat in his personal showcase.
This is a memorable one. This is the bat which I broke against Pakistan series against Shoaib Akhtar bowling. The previous one I hit a six. So all the members of the Indian team have signed it for me. And you see Sachin Tendulkar, you have played some mind-blowing shots and keep smashing the bowlers. So Sachin Tendulkar's comment, and Rahul Dravid, wish I could eat the Shoaib Akhtar and Sami a straight six. So all these comments, Saurav Ganguly and everyone have commented on Yuvraj Singh and everyone. It's the most memorable one, and it is like something which never happened so many times. I love that because I like to play my shots. Like I'm not someone like who like to play like traditional style of defense and everything. I like to play my shot, and unfortunately that bat lasted only 3-4 matches. So I have to make sure the bat is still kept alive in my very favorite room, and this is the one, and good.
And favorite room, you guys must see this. For a second, before Balaji goes on to explain everything, that's a lot of favorite things in this one room. So talk us about this, Bala. What is this group picture?
Yeah, this is the 2004 very memorable series victory for India, historic victory, and which happened after 50 years. We have won a first series in Pakistan soil. So this is happened after 20 years of there was a break, and India went to Pakistan in 2004, and I was lucky to get selected and got a 7-4 in the last final test. And after we won the series, this group picture still stays in my heart very closely. And these are all the titles which as a cricketer, after I made my comeback, like CSK winning the 2010 first time, third year, and I remember this, and this is with KKR.
So when are you adding the 2018 trophy here? Photo here.
I have to because the trophies as a team, I believe it is like it is something cherishing, and always you like to have that memory in your life. So it is always good to have the team photos. So this is like 2012 with KKR, and this is the one-day series which we won in Pakistan. The very thrilling after 2-all in the last match, as equivalent to a World Cup final, and we came hard and played a very good game and beat Pakistan in their home soil one-day series. So it was very memorable. And this is the memorabilia of the 2010 IPL championship, which every player have got it. I kept it in the champions mood with that completely framed one, and don't think I'm better than this. It's got all the metal and steel in it. And this is my first 5-wicket all picture against Pakistan in Mohali, and the hair and everywhere like blowing out, and it looked like complete. I made a comeback in this match after 6 months of complete break. And I felt like that is something which defined my mental strength, and I'm sure like I made something, a 9-wicket haul I got in Mohali. And this is when I met a very favorite fast bowler, Glenn McGrath. I always used to admire his ability and skill, and when people talk about line and length, and this is the man will come in front, and I'm always a Ambrose and Glenn McGrath fan, and got a chance to meet McGrath. And me and Brett Lee shared a lot of good memories in KKR dressing room, and we both opened the bowling many times.
Is it true that you were once called Bala Lee?
My nickname is people have started calling me Bala Lee in early days. Like there was no internet, and we have to make sure there is some ID is created. So most of the ID is taken on my name. So one of my friends suggested you're a big fan of Brett Lee, so why don't you keep Bala Lee instead of G. So I said, okay, let's try. So that became my nickname, and end of the day, like you are sharing the dressing room with favorite Brett Lee. So it's a memorable one, and this is my 5-wicket haul. And this is the stumps which I...
Finally we got to the stumps part. The bat was over.
Yeah, always likes to see the stump cartwheeling, because it is something a fast bowler delight, I would say, because most of the other dismissals, that stump cartwheeling is something which a fast bowler can just fulfill. Your bowling has done something to the batsman as well as the wicket as well as the stump.
Still remember Aaron Donald's goal of Sachin, how
Sachin.
the stumps used to cartwheel.
Stumps once it's so these are all the stumps that I carried. One is Champions League stump, the other one is the Pakistan series which we won 2004. The third one, the first one here, is the 6-wicket haul against Bengal, which the team on the final day I got a 6-wicket haul against Bengal in a quarterfinals, and team members have signed. It was a memorable match for me. And you can see the stump flying that Kamran Akmal batting in the fourth day, I think, and the deciding test match, third test in Rawalpindi. So that is the moment which I am talking about. So which is always good to see. Look at the stump where it's flying. I like the capture of the cameraman and my action, which is like I'll always like to watch how I've changed so many actions because of my injuries and everything. So this action always close to me, because after surgery I made a comeback, and this is Ranji Trophy, very importantly 2011-12 season I've led the Tamil Nadu team. Unfortunately we couldn't cross the line on the final match, and always that stays close to my heart, even though we have lost. And we played as a team, as a Tamil Nadu, and beat Bombay in the semi-finals and beat most of the good teams. And this is the most you're meeting
Sachin gave advice to Balaji.
Yeah, this is something like your childhood dream had come true on that day, and you're taking advice from Sachin. And Sachin always likes to take the ball and look and shape and everything, and his inputs are valuable as a youngster. And this was in Pakistan as well, and it was wonderful. Like this photo I always cherish as well. And there is
Finally we come to the ball section after a long time. For this fast bowler, it has taken a long time to get to the ball sections.
There were like couple of balls which I got a hat trick. The first one is a hat trick one, and that is the 6-wicket.
Can you just show that to us, to the viewers? The hat trick one,
This is the IPL hat trick one, and it is signed by complete like Chennai Super Kings team in 2008. That was my comeback.
It was a comeback season from stress fracture
against Kings 11 Punjab, and still nice to feel this ball, and I got the first hat trick. And that's a 5-wicket haul, the award which they gave in Mohali, and this is the one which we got it from Abdul Kalam sir, the late former president of our country, who sent a wonderful gesture of signing his autograph with appreciating our performance after the tour of 2004. And these are all a couple of awards which I won as a man of the match awards against RCB. And a couple of awards there, not many, but there are some.
And that's interesting to see that Tamil Nadu Premier League as well is there.
Yeah.
So
the inaugural year, I thought of make sure there's a league in my own state where it's played. How come I can miss? So I just thought I will go hard and won the championship as well as, and got 1-5-4, and at least I've contributed something for the league, so it feels good.
So that's one hell of a roundup for this favorite room of Balaji. So what name do you keep for this room?
This is Cricket Den, so there is no name and all. Here I come for a memory. I come for something like a match. There's a big, if my friends comes and we all sit here and have a chat, and obviously my room always been special because the memories which I've traveled with is always time has passed, and I still the memory stays with me long. Yes, I've played with my childhood heroes, and I've shared dressing room with some of the greatest batsmen in the world, which India has produced. My greatest moments as well in my life. So cricket has been a big part in my life, and it defined who I am. And obviously, I also need to give it back and keep that memory close to my heart.